When I think of Florida vacation living, I think, of course, beaches, margaritas, palm trees, great nightlife. But if you go just 2 hours inland, everything changes. The beaches give way to lush rolling greens with horse pastures. Palm trees dissolve into live oaks with Spanish moss. It just completely changes. And Mickey and Minnie are nowhere in sight. I'm pulling into David and Lisa Levy's property right now. They've got two great little girls, Emily and Erica, and they've got a great vacation home. They live on 37 acres of this beautiful, lush green land. They've got a watermelon patch, pet cows, a pond stacked with bass, and they live in a log cabin. But it ain't no little house on the prairie. You'll see.
Hello. Hey! You made it!
Yes, I did.
How you doing?
Nice to see you.
Sam? Good to see you.
Come on in. Have a seat.
Oh, thank you.
Woo! How was your trip?
It was fine, thank you.
Good.
Great directions, by the way.
Good, good.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thanks, honey.
This place looks great.
We've been busy, you can tell, right?
You live in a log cabin. Whose idea was it to have the log cabin? You can tell me. Was it yours?
It was mine.
It was yours. How do you feel about that?
Oh, we
tell
love
us the
it.
truth.
No, I really love it. I mean,
really, what's the truth?
Well, no, I do. I really love it. But I originally was skeptical because when I thought of a log house, I thought of the frontier days. I thought that we would not have plumbing. I thought that we would have dirt floors. And, you know, it took me, you know, not very long to realize that the only difference between a log home and any other home is that the interior and exterior walls are log.
I think the focal point of this house is this incredible fireplace.
Believe it or not, there's 9 tons of North Carolina river rock that make up that fireplace.
9 tons.
I didn't have a choice when my wife saw the fireplace in a magazine. She decided she had to have it. I wanted a pool table, but I lost
That's later,
again.
honey.
Now, your permanent home is 2 hours away in Florida,
That's correct.
and you chose a vacation home in Florida. Why is that?
Well, we were looking for something totally different from where we normally live, as far as environment, land, large trees. My wife and children ride horses, and so we were naturally attracted to this part of Florida. Really, we have a totally different environment here from where we live during the week, but it's accessible in just a couple of hours with the car. Well, you must be hungry. Let me finish fixing lunch and...
Those are the magic words.
There you go.
Why don't I show you your guest room?
I get my own room?
Yes? Well, here we are.
Wow, this is adorable. Oh my gosh, what's that?
Oh, he won't eat much. He's just your friend for the night.
Come over here and just sit here. This is great, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, are these old pieces you have here?
We've put together a little old and a little new. This is my great-grandmother's, actually.
Oh, that's great.
So I've had
Nice
it restored.
personal touch.
Hey, listen, make yourself at home.
Thank you, I will.
And I'm going to check with David to see if there's anything that he needs help with.
Absolutely. And
All
is
right.
it okay if I explore the house?
Go ahead.
Thank you. Okay, so now we're in the guest room, which I think Butch Cassidy slept in, or Sean Cassidy, or David Cassidy, I'm not sure which. You see we have some cowboy motif going on here. The bedspread, curtains above the window, the wood and the mahogany, the wallpaper, everything to give you that kind of Western at-home log cabin feel. But let's see if it continues throughout the rest of the house, okay? We're just going to go this way. Isn't this great? It's so precious. This is the little girl's room, or cowgirl's room, just to go along with that theme. And if you look at it, you feel like you've kind of just stumbled upon some nook, some nook in the forest, a tree house or something, but this is their little girl's room. It's whimsical, it's reminiscent, just makes you want to curl up and, I don't know, read Laura Ingalls' Little House on the Prairie, or feel like Goldilocks and the Three Bears, minus one bed, but who's counting? Every nook and cranny is just a corner to discover, to create, to just increase your imagination, which is what little kids have and should have. And this is just their vacation home. Hey Dave, how's lunch coming? It's coming. Okay, is it okay if I go upstairs?
look around?
Absolutely, go ahead.
Thank you.
Oh, Erica said I could show her baby picture if I covered up her bum. So there's baby Erica, no bum. Holy cow. This is David and Lisa's master bedroom, and this is their master bed. This bed was crafted by an artist who found the wood. It had already been burned, and then he made it into this bed. And there's so many different little secret crevices and gnarly pieces, and you just want to touch it. It's just made to touch, and actually it looks like it just kind of grew that way as well. If you look around, everything is boots. I'm sitting on boots. I'm sleeping on boots. My head's on boots. The wall's a bunch of boots. Boom, 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 and a paw print. This is one of my favorite objects in the entire house. Just something about the round shape and then that little paw print. If you touch it, maybe you have entryway to a secret room, but or Wonder Twin powers activate. I'm not sure. I like it though. And so now we're going to go into the, oh, how am I going to do this? Okay. Made it past that bear. Tried to take a chunk out of my leg. I taught it a few things. This is the master bedroom bathroom, and these are his and her matching cowboy boot mirrors. These are actually recycled mirrors. I mean, recycled cowboy boots. If you see the blue and the grays and the blacks, everything just contrasting yet adding, and Lisa actually glued this on, which is a really nice touch. Brings in the whole Western theme. As well as this cowbell, which is a nice rusty element to it, which matches the rustiness of this cast iron towel rack. Nice patina, jumping cowboy, which matches the Indian down here, the toilet paper. You have a nice use of space right here, created by, dun da da da, the jacuzzi. What every prairie home needs after a long day of milking the cows. Yes, I've planned to dive in myself, but oh, I hear something.
All right, it's time to feed the cows. You ready?
David, let's go.
All right.
Okay.
Good morning, ladies.
Oh, good morning, ladies. Now, David?
Yes?
Some people have cats. Some people have dogs. Some people have birds. You have cows.
These are our pets.
You have pet cows. How many pet cows do you have?
Well, they grow daily, but right now we have 18 pets.
You have pet cows. He has pet cows.
Daisy's a good cow. Daisy's been here a long time. She's a Holstein, of course, and a milking cow.
Uh-huh.
And
Oh.
a large cow, as you can see.
Do you ever milk them?
I don't, no.
No,
We
so-
go to the grocery store instead for that. But.
Lisa, you have beautiful quilts up here. Do you buy them?
No, actually, Sam, there's a story behind those quilts. My grandmother has made all of those quilts.
Oh, get out.
No, I'm not kidding. Yes, and I remember as a child watching her quilt, so I have very fond memories.
So you were around when your grandmother was making these?
Yes.
Unbelievable. Did she sell them? Or?
No, she handed them down as heirlooms.
The detail.
Isn't that amazing?
Unbelievable. She must have had
Yes.
amazing little hands.
Yes, or a tired hand.
Our tired hands.
Are you hungry for lunch? Would you like to come down and join us?
I would love to.
Come on down.
Thank you. Your home is like a big playhouse for adults. Like every corner is something to pick up, feel, look at, see. Their wallpaper is like leather. Their chandelier is made out of antlers. They have a rawhide lampshade, and then there's the moose.
Pierre.
His name is Pierre.
He's part of the family.
Are you a fearless hunter, David? Is this something we don't know about you?
I did shoot the moose.
You
yes.
shot the moose.
No, not really.
Honey, we got to tell her the story. I'm the only one over 12 that ever believed that he shot the moose.
You're the only one over 12?
Over 12. I didn't find out till after we were married that it was a joke.
This house has such a nice, easy feel to it. It doesn't look like you had, some high-class decorator come in and tell you where to put things. That
Just
you put
my
things
wife,
up.
that's all. She's expensive enough.
We've actually
Emily,
been
would you put this
decorating
in the
for 3
refrigerator
years.
for us?
Oh, really? This house?
This house we've been decorating for about 3 years.
Do you feel like you're done, or there's still
I think
so
you
much more to
always
do?
want to add little touches.
And change.
And we've tried to put them throughout the whole house. to make us feel like we have our family around us, even though a lot of the time up here that we spend is the 4 of us.
Uh-huh. I like your horseshoes on the mantle. Those are cute. Those
Those were from Emily's first pony, Corky.
Yeah, after he bit me, we retired Corky, but we did keep his shoes, so we put those...
We thought that was a perfect place for him.
Hey, you know what? We're just about ready to eat.
This is what it's all about. Peace and quiet. I still can't believe I'm in Florida. Not an ocean in sight, just lush green farmland. This is where David, Lisa, and their children choose to recharge, in a beautiful, authentic log cabin home with pet cows and a pond stocked for fishing. This is where I'm recharging, my trusty hammock, and some natural cowboy sunscreen. Is Lisa out of that jacuzzi yet?
When I think of Florida vacation living, I think, of course, beaches, margaritas, palm trees, great nightlife. But if you go just 2 hours inland, everything changes. The beaches give way to lush rolling greens with horse pastures. Palm trees dissolve into live oaks with Spanish moss. It just completely changes. And Mickey and Minnie are nowhere in sight. I'm pulling into David and Lisa Levy's property right now. They've got 2 great little girls, Emily and Erica, and they've got a great vacation home. They live on 37 acres of this beautiful, lush green land. They've got a watermelon patch, pet cow.
This place looks great.
We've been busy, you can tell, right?
You live in a log cabin.
Whose idea was it to have the log cabin? You can tell me. Was it yours?
It was mine.
It was yours. How do you feel about that?
Oh, we
Tell
love
us the
it.
truth.
No, I really love it. I mean,
really, what's the truth?
Well, no, I do. I really love it. But I originally was skeptical because when I thought of a log...
A pond stacked with bass, and they live in a log cabin. But it ain't no little house on the prairie. You'll see.
Hello.
Hey! You made it!
How you doing?
Nice to see you. Sam. Good to see you.
Come on in, have a seat.
Oh, thank you.
Woo! How was your trip?
It was fine, thank you.
Good.
Great directions, by the way.
Good, good.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, honey.